Hello, this is Prince Insomnia, and welcome back to more Let's Play Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time I covered a few more side quests that we can do here and there for areas like Colony 6. Got it up to level 4 on most of its elements. Could go get level 4 on everything, but, well, that's just how it be. Unfortunately. As for the party, I made changes to my setup. I won't go too in-depth for them, other than I gave Shulk medium armor, I gave Ryan some heavier armor, Dunban's still in light armor, but I got better ones for him. Fiora got slotted frames for her gear. Ricky is in medium armor, Charla is also in medium armor, and Melia is not. Just a brief overview of everything we have. Anyway, now that I've gotten that out of the way, let's head on up to Igniritha.
Advance, Nippon heroes!
I see you finally decided to show up. Let's see if we can bust these rust buckets like last time.
Think we can do it?
We'll get them. With this many troops on our side, we don't even need Shulk's help.
You're telling me you're more worried about the kid's schedule? Kinda soft for you, Atharan.
Shut up! Get moving!
Division 4, defend the barrier. Division 6, assist any wounded Homs.
Bring it on! These High-Entia may be a bunch of sissies, but they've got some pretty nifty gear!
That idiot! He'll get his head knocked off at this rate! Ha!
Keep it up! Show everyone the power of the Nippon! Go, Nippon, go! Fight like a Hirapon, Ricky!
It appears we have gained the upper hand.
Sire, if we hold our current position, a great victory is within our grasp.
It is still too early to come to that conclusion. The enemy still has hidden forces.
Your Highness, enemy reinforcements approaching from above. It's a face squadron.
They're here. Divisions 1 to 3, continue supporting the Homs, and encircle the faces.
Your Highness, think of yourself!
Once the Vanguard has been eliminated, we must join the fight. Better that than die as cowards. Move!
Ha! Stick this in your exhaust pipe and smoke it! Who hasn't had a taste yet? Eat this! Should have stayed at home, lousy junk bots.
They're doing rather well. I do so enjoy a good show. But they have yet to unleash their power and fulfill their true potential.
Deadbeat drones! Come out and face us like real machines! I'll sort out the lot of you, scum!
I know for a fact that I am not the only person who is surprised to see Vanguard was still alive. Anyway, let's head inside the city now, off the waves of how awesome that cutscene was.
So this is the Mechonis capital.
Yes, Agniratha. The heart of the Machina civilization.
It looks so desolate. Like there are no signs of anyone living here.
It truly is a soulless city.
Here, bad place. Ricky want to go.
So the Machina built this whole city? Not too shabby.
It looks like the buildings have been here for a very long time.
Look, Shulk. Dino Beast. Dino Beast eat city.
A dino beast? Here?
But how?
It is a Telethia. It looks like it's stone. Why would there be a Telethia in a place like this?
The fossilized Telethia are what remain of the beasts that attacked the capital in the ancient battle.
Why did the Telethia attack your city? Wasn't the ancient battle only between the Bionis and the Mechonis themselves?
The answer to your question can be found in that tower, the data center. It is better that you see with your own eyes. Only then will you truly understand what happened between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Okay, the song looped back on itself. I was hoping to get to the part where the music swells, but in order to do that, though, I'm going to have to turn back time a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Now then, before I move on, your ye olde requisite, this is a one-time sort of a dealy area. We won't really be coming back here after a while, and there are collectibles to get here. And unfortunately, there are more collectibles here than I think in any single area previously. So we've got blue light amps and Lucia silvers and fortune feathers. And if I recall correctly, this is the only time you can get fortune feathers, and you need them. So, yeah. Absolutely make sure you have enough of those before you move on. Make sure you have more than enough of those, because otherwise you're pretty SOL. Anywho, we want to go up into the central tower over here, where the plot will be dumped upon us. And you can see here that these city protection, or all these terminals, they have quests for us to do. These are all not quite generic, but basically generic quests that you can complete here. And unfortunately, you do have to do them all in order to complete the map of the area. So I'm going to be accepting all of these and doing all of these pretty much as we go along here. Okay, so I just did a little bit of looking around for things just to show off all of that. Let's see, we can buy some slotted equipment here, but we basically have better stuff anyway. And yeah, it doesn't look like there's really much of anything here better for anyone except maybe these. This gives Fiora Sword Drones 1, which is a different talent art, and we also got Shield Drones 1, which is another different talent art. Those could be useful. But anyway, yeah, these are basically generic quests. Most of them only give money instead of experience, except for the one we got from this one, which does give experience. But you do still have to do all of them if you want to 100% every map in the game. So, and I do want to do that much at least when it comes to completing the game. I'm not doing everything for 100%, but that at least I am going to do. Anyway, let's just head up on here and see what it is that Vineo wants to show us.
It looks like the power's up and running.
Fiora, what's the matter?
Everyone, follow me.
What is that?
It looks like it's here. But it's just an image. No way. Whoa! You're right.
These are memories of a time long forgotten.
Fiora.
Hey.
They were left behind by the Machina before they abandoned this place, so that others may know their story.
Her voice sounds like...
In ancient times, when the Bionis and the Mechonis came into existence, I was born as well. Just as the Bionis had a soul, I came to exist in this world as the soul of the Mechonis. I created my children on Mechonis and acquired this body. They called themselves Machina, and Mechonis was transformed into a world brimming with life. The Machina gave rise to an advanced civilization and built this great city.
This city?
Can't believe it used to be so lively.
They lived their lives in peace and harmony. The gentle Machina worshipped me. Life also flourished on Bionis. The Machina generously shared the fruits of their civilization with the peoples of the Bionis. They believed their two worlds would grow hand in hand. Then, a terrible fate descended on them from above.
Is that the Monado?
But why? Why would the Bionis...
Wielding the Sword of Light, the Bionis attempted to destroy the Machina.
Are those Telethia?
I tried to save the Machina and confronted the Bionis. And so, I confronted Zanza.
Zanza?
The battle waged on and on. Even as our life forces depleted, Zanza and I continued to fight. However, it did at last come to an end.
The giant.
This is when Zanza was imprisoned.
taking advantage of my final blow to the Bionis. Its beings took Zanza and sealed him firmly away. However, the battle with Zanza had greatly consumed my life force. I warned the surviving Machina that the Bionis had not yet been destroyed, and that one day he would be released.
I'm the one who released him.
I then entered a long and deep slumber, in preparation for Zanza's inevitable reawakening.
It's all clear to me what you wanted to do. Stop the battle between the Bionis and the Mechonis.
Fiora, I see now. It was her inside you.
Yes. Lady Mechonis desired a body in which she could be free. And after you were captured by Egil's Mechon, it was I who transferred her soul into your body.
But why did it have to be my body?
Because you are close to Shulk, the heir to the Monado.
It was all because of our world, because of Bionis, that this city was devastated.
Now I understand why Egil would want to stop the Bionis from reawakening.
I get it too. But how's killing any of us gonna solve his problem?
Precisely. What happened to the Machina was a tragedy. But we cannot forgive the Mechon attack on Bionis.
What worries me is the Monado that the Bionis used. It's no different from how the legends describe, but still.
It must hold a deadly power.
But you have used it wisely, Shulk. It has not overwhelmed you, as it did me.
He's right. If you hadn't been using the Monado, we wouldn't have lasted 5 minutes.
But it was Zanza who bestowed this sword upon me.
However, it is not Zanza who now wields the Monado. It is you, Shulk. That is also the reason why Mechonis chose Fiora as a vessel, so that the tragedy of he who wields the Monado would not be repeated.
The tragedy of he who wields the Monado.
Shulk, believe. Believe in the path you have chosen, and those who walk it with you. Mechonis once said this of the Monado. The Monado is not simply a unique weapon. It is the light within each and every person in this world.
Light? What do you mean?
It is the light of life. The will to survive no matter what. Perhaps Lady Mechonis was drawn to your light. Beyond there lies the Mechonis Shrine. Egil will be there. Is it still your intention to defeat Egil? That has not changed.
We understand the history of Mechonis now. If he is willing to listen, we will try to reason with him. But if not...
I understand. Then, if that is your decision, so be it. I will try to persuade Egil one last time. But I am prepared for his refusal.
Vinaya. I know Vinaya said she'll try to persuade him, but she didn't sound confident.
We have to go after her.
But how do we get to the shrine from here?
Up ahead is a transporter leading to the shrine. But it's inactive. We need to trigger the verification devices to activate it. We'll find one at the top of each of the 4 pillars. If we trigger them all, we can use the transporter.
How Fiora know that?
Mechonis' memories. She tells me these things.
Do you know how to trigger them?
Maybe my body itself is the key.
Okay. Then let's get searching.
Okay, so that was a thing. I like how this entire time they've been talking about the fight between the two, but it looks like, and it made it look like the Mechonis was the aggressor, but the entire time, not really the case. But anyway, we have our storyline objective as well as a nice big fat exclamation mark in the sky. 2 of them, in fact. Ooh, can I get a 3? Ooh, there's that 3. Anywho, in the next episode of Let's Play Xenoblade, we're going to continue exploring Agneritha. We're going to do a few of those side quests, and I will see you guys in the next episode.